Next up, we have the CEO and founder of SpearTrades. His name is Sumit Arya. If you can, give him a round of applause and warm welcome.
Good afternoon, everyone. I guess everybody's been sitting and having fun. I am the Sumit Arya, founder for SpearTrades. Before I go forward, I want to thank the Blockchain Futuristic Conference staff that has made this happen. It takes a village to kind of pull this together, so really a loud applause for everybody here, guys. I want to start my statement with a number, which would resonate with all of the crypto traders, or if you have been trading cryptocurrency or trying to get into cryptocurrency trading. I recently came across a survey that was published in August 2025, not too far ago, that 84% of retail crypto traders have lost money in their first year of trading in cryptocurrency. 84%. I've met a few here. Some of us have been since 2017. We can kind of align with that very easily. And it is not because there's lack of opportunity or there's lack of data, but most of us have been trading on hype and emotions. And somebody who has been engaged in the current cryptocurrency market since 2017, I can tell you firsthand, it is true. And emotions is very, very, very expensive in this industry. But data on the other end side is priceless. And that is the exact reason why we built SpearTrades to bridge the gap. But before I go into the product or the company, I do want to talk about our leadership and advisory team. Our leader and advisory team comes from financial services industry and have been working through 20 years with helping banks in M&A activity, in building digital transformations and modernizing the ecosystem around payments and trading platforms. We have spun off multiple consulting services firms in North America and globally. So there's a lot of knowledge that was pulled together and put together, right? But then personally, when I came up with the idea, I have been in the market and I've seen 3 bulls and bears right now. And one thing that I learned was that there is so much of data that's available across, but how do we make it simple? How do we make it more consumable? Because most of us are probably glued to TradingView, to Reddit, to X, every day of what's happening. And the challenge there is, and I'm going to go back. I was told this was work. Okay, I got this here, guys. So the challenge that we saw was there's volatility in the market space right now. The market is volatile. How does the social media feed look like for everybody here when we're looking at cryptocurrencies? And trust me, when I put that first line there for social media and volatility, I was not expecting what happened to us the last 2 days right now, guys. If that's a testament, that's the testament of how the market is volatile. The information is decentralized. It's everywhere. It's very hard to trust what's coming in and what we need to kind of build. And then what does it result in? Missed opportunities. Oh, I was sleeping and the market crashed, right? I didn't know where to look for the right information because I was following somebody that said market's going to $1 million and the other one said the market's crashing, coming down, or what needs to get done, right? So there were always inconsistent results that happen across for the industry. So what did we do to kind of solve for those challenges and what needs to get done? We built out SpearTrades, where it's an analytics and research and portfolio tracking platform. The platform starts to solve for information where how do we take the noise from the ecosystem. So we combine 3 core elements. One is market financial data, that we all have available in different tools to see how the market's performing. We took social sentiment, because as I said before, it runs on hype and social sentiment. So we combined social sentiments. And then, because of our experience working in the traditional markets of how trading platforms work and what trading strategies work for the traders in the equity market space, we combined those strategies together and we build the application models together. So now you have financial metrics, technical analysis, and social sentiments all coming together in one dashboard where you can see and very simplified make decisions of what needs to get done in the market currency. Then we said, we've got all this data, everybody has it, how do I make it best? So we basically went and launched our application last year in the beta, and we said, let's test it out. And we said, we want to build a model where people can generate signals, and they can either subscribe to our signals, or they can generate their own signals that needs to happen. We started with 500 strategies that we put across, about 250 cryptocurrencies. And we generated 140,000 trade signals. Guess what? If I'm giving you 140,000 trade signals in a year, you're not acting on any. It doesn't work. So we put up a model on those 140,000 trade signals and generated 200 qualified, actionable, incited alerts. Out of those 200, not only we give you an alert whether you should buy or whether you should sell, we also give you when you should stop that alert, and there was an inverse logic built into the platform. Right now, even after the volatility that we have out of those 200 alerts, we are sitting out at 85 to 88% of positive win ratio. Now, not only this is something that you get in a screenshot, you have this all audited in the platform. We're looking at all historical alerts that needs to be made available to you so you can see how that's performing right now. So now we have given, and we have taken out the noise, we have simplified our data, and we have presented the information that people can research using our dashboard into the platform. Then we said, that's great. This gets people to kind of engage into cryptocurrency. They don't need to be scared anymore. The market's volatile. There's nothing much we can do about it. Somebody will say something and people will go up and down. Still, it's not going to change. How do we then solve the problem when the market goes ups and down and we are all trading across multiple exchanges? I'm logging into 20 different places and trying to figure out what I hold, right? We build out our portfolio analytics platform. The portfolio analytics platform, we have about 7 exchanges that are integrated through API integrations. So you can just connect to your APIs and see your entire cryptocurrency portfolio under one view. Now, this helps you from my banking experience, being a risk-averse guy right now, that when the volatility happens, you need to log into one place and see where my exposure is, whether it's an asset or whether it's an exchange, because the regulation is changing. And then you log into that particular exchange and act what needs to get done. So now I'll tell you this, since last 1 year, I've been using the platform myself and been here for almost like now 7 years. My risk tolerance and my sleeps have gotten better. So if you're looking to kind of help yourself with your risk and get some nice sleeps, I think this is a platform for you guys to look at and play with it. We just recently launched last month the bot trading as well as paper trading. I have a lot of people that come to me right now that say, Sumit, this is all great. I'm too scared to get into cryptocurrencies because it's so volatile. I go into an exchange and I don't know what to do. So we built a similar experience on our platform where people can simply take our strategies, do a paper trade in the platform, or use a bot to let the bot perform it for you so you can take the emotions out of the equation and see how it works. Once you get comfortable that that strategy is working, at that point in time, you start getting into the market and you don't need to lose the money. You don't need to be part of the 84% that everybody has gone through. We have learned expensive lessons from that journey right now. So again, we're a new company, started in July. We have a booth right there. I've met some great people here and great insights. I would appreciate if you guys want to stop by, get more information, learn about our company, and how can we help. The one thing that I have learned, where I'm going to end with, is we are all building as one community. There are a lot of traditional markets played with how do I do it better and do it myself alone. Digital assets have come together as a community across the globe, and we are building the technology, we are building the process, we are building it together, we are fighting it together. So we are looking for people to kind of collaborate, work with us, and give us the feedback, and how do we take this better? How do we make this simple? So the people that are not yet in the digital asset space, get into digital asset space. The people that are advanced traders that have had some losses, how can they use the information and simplify work for them, or simplify what they need to do for the communities that they are building right now? It's a group that takes together to build this there. So I would, lastly, again, guys, presentation not working, but it's okay. The last thing I would say is, like, people ask me, Sumit, who are your audience? It's us. It's you and me that have traded any cryptocurrencies, or we want to trade. That's my end audience that we want to get, right? But then we have crypto influencers, we have marketing agencies, we have media agencies, people that have already have a community that they have built. We have built a revenue sharing model so we can grow together as affiliates. We don't need to be competitors. We don't need to be, adversaries to each other. So if you fit into any of those buckets, we would love to speak with you and show you how transparency and how something that we can build together and make a broader outreach that one of us alone would not be able to do. And then lastly, we have also built our platform to offer as software as service. So if there is a trend right now, if you're a cryptocurrency influencer and you have Telegrams, Discord, YouTube, and you're engaging with your community across 5 different platforms, we have all built it together under one view. We can offer our platform as software as service, so you can continue to build your brand. You don't need to get fear about the SpearTrades is in. We're gonna build this together. So with that said, guys, my ending statement would be is I have an extensive team that's sitting out in India. I have a great group out here of our team members and advisors here, and this would not have been possible for the sweat and the work they have put in to this platform for the last 2 years. So I really want to kind of acknowledge their effort from the stage here. Thank you so much. I know you're listening and live streaming or where you are. This is absolutely a team effort, and I am just the face right now, guys. So thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Looking forward to see you guys on our booth. Thank you.